Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm just finally got an arena match after like a long time. I've been having a really hard time getting matches the past couple of days, and I was actually in the queue for the last while and just got a match. So I'm actually just gonna quickly set this up and jump right over to the game board because it's actually already my picked on a faction. So let's take a look. Got a really good table. Rainier's Pencil, AJ. Tio's also in. I think I played before. Tio picked Mermaids. What have we got here? Missing temp ship, but we got ship VP in. Missing 4 coins. We're missing the dwelling scoring. Dwelling scoring, temp ship, and 4 coins. Okay. We've got lots of tall stuff in the late game. So early expansion, big buildings here. Trading posts, temples, and another big building. So early expansion, I think it's going to be really key. There's no other opportunities to score dwellings on the track here in the pass tile. What's second seat getting as a pass tile? Worker power or a priest? Well, the big building is also in, so there's actually lots of options. Everyone gets a good pass tile. I could just toss in nomads here. Could just toss in nomads, a faction I like to play quite a bit. I'm just gonna do some posts on Discord and the like. Cool. Sorry, I'm just moving a few things around here. Alright. So Rainier's Pencil. I'll probably just say Terra Steel for most of this stream. Rainier's Pencil was like an alt account a couple seasons ago. That's Terra Steel's the guy behind it. He's a very strong player. Certainly someone I enjoy playing with quite a bit. Yeah, it is a nice table. Gosh, Strange, I've been like having such a hard time getting tables the last couple of days. Like, yeah, I guess since like Agricola was released. So I waited for this one for like 10 minutes. Like I didn't even bother to announce that I was streaming because I did that a couple days in a row, and it was just like I had people waiting for like 15 minutes only for me to cancel the stream. They changed the rules, right? The arena settings rules. I've heard whispers about that, if that's what you're saying, but I don't really know what they are. That you just can't get matches with people that aren't. Because usually, like, if you were just, like, waiting for a long time for an arena match, you just eventually get matched with some lower ranked players or something, but... Oh, I see. Interesting. Oh, witches, that's a lot of fun. As always, look at the color wheel over here. We've got brown and yellow competing. Green and blue competing. So there's a little less color neighbor pressure from for yellow and green this game. So what are apt to be the starting positions? Probably E4 and D5 for mermaids. Nomads probably do usual stuff. Suppose halflings probably do start in the middle and just strand like a temple, unless they can manage to dig this stuff. Halflings are over here with witches, so they're both pretty happy about that. Kind of want to just play nomads, but mermaids are probably pretty strong. Definitely don't want to bid halflings as the first faction. Witches seem pretty okay. You might take off mermaids. I think a lot of these factions are going to go down relative to halflings anyhow. Yeah, certainly. Certainly, it's a good point. Blue, green are definitely much friendlier to one another than yellow, brown. Blue, I mean, you already know all this stuff to range, but it's a good point to pick up on just for newer folks, is that blue tends to like to play around here. Like their usual towning spots are like this stuff, and then something over here for blue. And green can kind of make do with stuff over here, through here. Green's going to have an okay time here because they'll actually have a neighbor with brown. Green can sometimes, like this is a nice stretch for green, but they can have sometimes a hard time in the east over here. If they have gray, obviously that's not a lot of fun because they're just going to chew up these hexes. If you have black, that can be kind of tricky if they start here because they'll beat you to here. So it's sort of like gray and brown and gray are basically never really interested in the same hexes. Sometimes brown will do this, but it's usually pretty straightforward for brown to just take either this side or this side, and green just to dig a pretty tidy line down through, and blue's never going to start over here. Like, yeah, that's all pretty straightforward stuff. Yellow is in the game. Their first seat, the ship tile, round 1 dwellings, late game big buildings, double blue call rewards. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I think I'm happy to bid them down another point. I think I'd be happy if I landed on nomads or witches here. I think I'll jump over to one of those factions now. The ship VP doesn't always offer a ton of scoring to witches usually. Witches usually try to do a lot of their work off of like one ship, or sometimes even no ship if they're going to build a stronghold. So this isn't always the best like early to mid game scoring. But it can certainly be pretty good for nomads that want to expand a little bit in the mid game off 2 ship and stuff. The big building tile, halflings might try to get a sanctuary out in this round, but probably not. I think nomads and witches are probably going to be the first that want to fight over this a little bit. Yeah, I also really kind of want to play witches here, which is different from the next best faction. This track stuff isn't the greatest for scoring in the end. Well, it's pretty abysmal for scoring towards the end. Witches have some built-in scoring from their towns, so they probably just get like 10 built-in points that other factions don't, which is kind of nice. Having said that, sort of halflings, even if halflings do late dig upgrades, they're still getting a point from all their digs throughout the game, and then a cheap way to make 12 points at the end. So I don't really think it's that good to consider witches like having built-in scoring mechanism that's that much better in relation to halflings in a sense. And mermaids just have the ability to upgrade ship twice that other people don't. I mean, they have to pay for it, so it's not like free, but there's just like a higher point ceiling between those that last chipping, that extra 5 points that they can get off their last chipping upgrade. Yeah. And also, the last part of that sentence was, of course, the extra points they can score off shipping. Anyhow, those are all kind of... wonder if this is one of those games where, like, I hate taking ship VP just to get double dig. But if mermaids can get either if they get worker power, they're laughing. But if they get priest, I wonder if this is one of those games where they just open by sending priest to water. They might just be able to upgrade. I'll see. I have this thing about, like, if I want double dig in round 1, I probably do this a little bit too much, but I just have a hate on for taking like a 3 power tile, like temp ship and not using it, or ship BP, just to get the 3 power for double dig. So it's like, you know, if I ended up on mermaids, is there a way I can like take the priest and like send it to water first action, and halflings not get enough leech, so then I can take double dig on my second turn to sort of like greed something else out on my bonus tile. Yeah, so it's really Nomads playing with a bit of a handicap in scoring. Yeah, it's true. Although, I mean, they're sitting there with 12 points more than Mermaids. They... I think the thing is with Nomads is, like, it's not all late scoring stuff that matters. Like, I think Nomads might be able to... If they have a good game, Nomads can actually abuse these events, possibly a little bit more than other factions. I don't know that they could get out both big buildings in round 3. You kind of have to open double dig in an econ favor to make that happen and get some good leech and stuff, but that would sort of be the dream. Or just like have like a maybe even skip the stronghold and just do like an early water 1 into like a big trading post round. I want Nomads at this price. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look at... don't rely on this enough. These are Snellman stats for anyone who's new to this stuff. This is kind of... These are kind of vanilla factions. Yeah, so they're showing halflings being the best here. That okay. Never mind. I don't trust any of this. So witches are getting a spade. Mermaids just open double dig. And Nomads take... Can Nomads get power from Mermaids for a spade action to single dig? Not necessarily. If Mermaids dig this, first action, and this, then they don't have enough power for a spade. Oh, but they might get worker power. No, halflings take worker power. Nomads are taking a big building tile. Nomads might not get a spade in round 1. Right? I think they just end up getting stuck with the big building pass tile. So they just open a stronghold or something? If you're not getting a spade in round 1, do you just take... Do you just open stronghold? Priest of Fire is good for Nomads. Yep. Yep, that's true. That early 4 power can be pretty helpful going into round 2 with just a bit of an edge on other people. So maybe they just take Priest. Oh, Nomads just take Priest over big building. And then Mermaids take this to ensure double dig, or they do something like just take the extra workers or the 6 coins if they think they can greed out double dig. Question is for witches, actually. For witches, you could also just open with a Dwelling Rush as witches. The problem is, so mermaids start here. If I'm on witches, Terra is starting d5, e4, and he's opening act 6 to take this. So I would start here, c4, f4. I could probably get the priest first action, upgrade ship, but then my Dwelling Rush is I'm building 1, 2 with my spade, 3, 4, 5 dwellings. No, I start here. I'm building 1, 2, 3, 4 dwellings. Is that really that good? Nomads get single spade, that would be pretty cool. I think mermaids just need to go down another point, maybe. Yeah, for sure. Because I think mermaids are digging this and this, so I don't think nomads get any power on their first move. Yeah, they get double dig round 2, which isn't too bad, but... maybe nomads are okay here. Another point. I don't think it will be the greatest opening. It might be a little weird. The opening with nomads could be like, honestly, rushing it, like just building a temple, taking Earth 1, sending a Priest of Fire, and passing on to 7 coins at that point, and opening with double dig, which is boring, but like also kind of okay, probably. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I want to just play nomads here is the problem. Like, I always just want to play nomads when mermaids are in, or mermaids with nomads. It's just like it's like gray brown. Like, it's just a lot of fun. Oh shit. Here I am yammering on. Mermaids just 15 points better than... think a tick on mermaids. I should turn this on. No, I'll just keep a better eye on my clock. I actually play with the sound on quite a bit, often with earbuds in, so I actually get the notification, like whatever the sound is when you're over time. So when I'm streaming, I sometimes forget about that. I think this is always just d5, e4. I don't think it really matters what order I do any of this stuff in. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I guess this guy... Oh, Tio ended up being on nomads. Okay. I'm not sure how great that is, actually. Maybe it's okay. Yeah, so I do just do this. If Tio has a weird... I guess Tio's doing kind of normal stuff. So he's starting in the spot you would expect. But like if he opens Stronghold, he might just do it over here. So AJ's definitely taking the spade. Terra's definitely taking a worker power. %. Range, totally. There's a thing about really high level players playing halflings at 30. That's like a thing. It's like, yeah, deep finesse, like, I swear half that guy's strategy is throwing halflings into games where no one wants them and taking them at 30. And also banning cultists from tables, which is a welcome. Welcome. Yeah, so I just need to take this because I just opened double dig. I wonder if I dig this, actually. Is that important? No, I'm just doing this. Yeah. Oh. Do I really want 30-point halflings to just have a center town? I mean, I see what you mean. You forgot E8 nomads. Why does that matter? Oh, because I wouldn't have someone to upgrade against. Yeah, so I'm just upgrading here. So what did witches do? Witches did just open with a spade. Or open with a priest action. Alright, so I'm not getting any more leech. Oh. I guess that kind of makes sense because, so he took a priest. What if he's actually planning on upgrading shipping? I don't really know. I think I'm just taking Earth 1 here. I don't know. Maybe Fire 1 was okay. A little out of habit of talking through all my games. There's a classic AJ opening. What did he do? He took a priest, he upgraded a trading post. Also, dwelling events being early versus late. Huh. It's an interesting point. So AJ thinks my choice of favorite tile was not optimal. He thinks it should have been Fire 1 because ship tile was in an early dwellings. So I hear players talk about this all the time, as though, like, take an econ favor if someone else isn't taking a favor tile that you actually want, because you can just take it later. Makes sense for some factions. Yeah, AJ already knows because he's heard this rant before. I mean, do I want a second temple? Like, I might also just be okay with a sanctuary for water 1. Like, I don't know that there isn't an obvious event here. We have to see how the game unfolds, but it's just like I don't necessarily know that I just want an extra temple. Like, I might just be happy with Earth 1, build out 4 trading posts, temple for Air 1, sanctuary for Fire 2, like, you know, something like that. Anyhow, I'm a broken record, and everyone's heard these arguments before. Sanctuary Air 2, right? I totally mean a sanctuary for Air 2. Sorry, what I meant there was build some dwellings out with Earth 1, skip this event, skip Water 1 and just build out 4 TPs, build a temple here for Air 1, and then a sanctuary for Fire 2-ish. I mean, if I had to sort of guess, that's what I'm seeing right now. Don't want the building. I think I just take the priest. And I'm probably just building, just sending a priest off to maybe water. If I can get, well, no, I'm definitely sending a priest to water. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, exactly. Passing off. The thing about this is, like, this isn't actually the worst. This isn't actually that bad because you worry about your opening because the question is, what economic benefit have I gotten to being in the round? Like, every round that you're in Terra Mystica, you're, like, given time and turns to do stuff that needs to result in an economic boost. Well, I had a better opening than him, and then I got some spades and got some dwellings down, but I also passed it on a priest, and he's passing on to 7 coins. And he also conjured up 4 power and economy through his action, right? So, like, I got 4 points and 2 workers this round. He's getting 4 power and 7 coins. Like, this isn't this looks slow, and for some factions, basically building a temple for Earth 1 and passing is kind of just feels like wrong. But sometimes you see games where people get away with these really like appearingly slow starts, and the thing is it's like this isn't that weak, right? Like temple for Earth 1, scoring kind of sucks at the end. He's nomads, he probably wants it. He gets the priest off to fire, boost to power, bunch of coins, opens with double dig in a dwelling round. Like he might even advance shipping and just build on I7 next turn, you know. Yeah, he's got the extra dwelling. I mean, arguably he paid for that in the auction because that's Nomad's ability. But, so sometimes I think that can be a bit of a fallacy to think about things like that. Like, everyone paid in the auction for whatever position they started in. So, arguably, that third dwelling was already accounted for. But, yes, I see your point. Nomads can sort of handle... oh, he should just take coins here. Or send a priest to water to annoy me or something. He doesn't have to take double dig right now. Unless, like... Yeah, I don't think there's any way that anyone could give someone the correct power. I mean, this is fine, but he could have actually taken coins there. Got to be priest to earth. For who? Nomads? So for me, this is just a priest to water. And then I might send a priest to earth. The thing is what I really want. I want this spade probably. And a 7 coin action. So if I send a priest to water, I'll be a half a leech away. If I send it here, then I'd need a full power, like 2 power. I think I'm still okay with this. I mean, the other thing is, if this becomes the different, yeah, so the priest to water might have cost me this, like sending the priest to earth might have cost me the 7 coin action there. But we'll see. I mean, AJ's eventually going to dig this, right? I guess he's not really in any pressure to. But, yeah. If that's what it comes to, yeah, probably is that. The spade looks pretty nice, but I do have 8 workers. And I think probably, and I also have a ton of priests, so yeah, it's almost certainly pass on to this, which comes with 2 coins, or 2.5, and then gives me the bonus of the 3 extra coins from the coin action. So this is 5.5 coins. So yeah. It's almost certainly the ship tile. I think all I'm doing next round is just building more dwellings. Like, I'm just going to build I'm not building a sanctuary, like a building next turn. So I'm just building out dwellings and then building out TPs. Like, if I can get onto this and skip water 1, that would be ideal. I think even if I don't get onto this, just building 4 TPs this round is really the dream. So if I can get 3 more dwellings out next round, like, basically it's like a ship advance and it's take these guys. So let's see what happens. AJ's not hard digging this, so I'm not getting any more leech. I can pass on to the ship VP. My power will be 4. It will be 2 and 4, so I don't have to burn below. I'll get a 7 coin action. 8. I'll have 9 coins, which is 4 for shipping. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I'm sort of a coin short to get down another dwelling. I think that all makes a lot of sense. So this is kind of like a slow and boring standard game so far. I'm just like, I don't know, but it should work okay. One thing I never know is when you're brown, how often and when does blue take e5? I don't, because it doesn't, like, from my perspective, it doesn't, I don't feel like it really helps you that much if yellow is in the game to take it. Even if yellow isn't in the game, it doesn't give you any more neighbors being here. Like, it just pushes out the edge of your town one. And your digs are like, you know, this is a hex that many factions that are in will be after, whether it's engineers, dwarves, green, like whatever. So you want this, and this just opens up another hex. But the difference between having this and not, it's like this isn't under any threat by anyone. Even stronghold nomads aren't going to touch it. I'm never digging it. Witches aren't, like, so it's just like, you know, the difference between getting this and not, and this at your leisure. Like, halflings will just take this when it's kind of convenient for him, and then he can kind of ship up here a little easier. Because I'll take this from him, but presumably I'll get there far before he does. But yeah, anyhow. E5 means you can bridge town with Ode and SA. Or it's just 4 structures, fire 2, right? Yeah, I usually find, I wouldn't really know how to do a town here. I mean, I guess the thing is I'm sort of trying to set up. Oh, I see. You can SA no bridge. Yeah, fair enough. So I'm going to upgrade ship. This seems like a stronghold and not a sanctuary, which could get kind of messy. Because I think I'm going to hard dig this next action, and then I think our nomads friends are just going to take this on me. Maybe not. We'll see. Maybe he takes this from witches. This kind of has the giants effect in the game. It adds a bit of a swing. I mean, once I'm up here, it kind of makes me wonder whether I should take it or not. But it opens up another hex. I mean, I guess there's an argument that I could do a weird SA town over here. Well, except for I don't have a 4th hex here. Yeah. I mean, probably he does. I mean, this doesn't really do anything for him. He's just being giants there. AJ also doesn't super need this hex. He has the sanctuary. It's easier for him to town up, because otherwise he needs an expensive TP or fire 2, or this hex. So it's like a nice to have. But I don't know that AJ's kind of panicking here, whereas this is kind of bad for me. But well, it's actually kind of interesting, because he has a spade in hand. Now, he could actually just build these this turn. I don't know. Should I think through a way to, like, maybe I should have thought through, like, delaying something to just, like, you know, allow nomads to tell me whether he's taking D2 before I come to C1. Maybe. but I'm just gonna do this, and he's either building it or it's not. Not to say that I don't care, it's just like, I don't know. There's only so many things you can do. If he does build it, then... Well, he's passing for the trading post bonus? No, that's a coins action he's passing for. What? Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm still not out of the woods yet, because now he can just Sandstorm B3 or A4. I mean, I'm going to take this, obviously. If he takes this, I can still town up here. It's just a little messy. We have, yeah, we have AA, exactly. Like, sort of worst case scenario here, my towns are this and, like, this stuff. Because this is 2 sandstorms away. So if I take this and he sandstorms that, then I hard dig that next round. Like, it, you know, it adds some confusion and some... Anyhow, I'm taking this. I mean, at the same time, I have to take this. Oh, he's going to use his sandstorm. This is actually okay for me, because what I really want to do is just pass on to this tile. 6, 7 coins. If I can get 2 more coins through, like, priests to cults and power, then I'll do 3 TPs next round. And then that feels really good. Now, if I had gone Fire 1, well, what have I templed? Anyhow, I don't know. My point is, I'm a little too broke. Okay, sorry, I'm all over the place. He still hasn't sandstormed. What did he do? He went on the Call to Fire track. I think actually what I want to do is worker to coin and take this. I'll actually get a power back from him, and it just secures it. And then I still get to pass on this, but then it's just 6 coins. I don't know. I don't know if this is correct or not. I'm just going to secure my shit. Alright. This works for me. Oh, he's not building stuff. Yeah. He probably just wants my pass tile too. I mean, he has stuff to build stuff. Anyhow, I'm just passing for coins. I could send a priest to air. Am I supposed to send a priest to air? Risk him just taking the 6 coins? No. Absolutely not. I think this is fine. I mean, fine's a bit of a stretch, but... Nomads... I didn't get a ton of leech from Nomads, because he did his early upgrading here, and I did my early upgrading here. So I was sort of like, this stuff wasn't really built up by the time he was building up. But... AJ's game. What does he got? All his dwellings out. He has a big round coming up. He's got some coins. TP. He might even... Yeah, I don't know what he does. He wants a 3rd trading post out next round. Maybe he takes this. Yeah, his game looks pretty good. This is a coins action. Maybe he does take this. Just allow... What did he do? 2 spaces on Cultivar, that makes sense. So if I build this, it gives me slightly more leech. It's a little bit more expensive, but I think it's helpful. So I think I do this now. Yeah. One priest goes to water this turn. There's an argument for just sending the other priest to water as well, just to, well, lock up water. And also, it's just converting a priest into a spade, which is pretty good. A priest to earth here is also kind of nice, just for the extra coin. And if it comes down to that, I think an extra TP here is pretty important. So halflings have partially upgraded digs, but no other priest. Okay, so here his TPs are just going here. That makes sense. He does 2 here and 1 there. I think I go here, and this gets also... I guess the consideration is... Oh no, it's totally fine. My towns are going to look like Sanctuary, Trading Post, Dwelling, Stronghold, 3 dwellings, 2 TPs. So if I put a TP up here, it just means my Stronghold needs to go down there, which is fine. I'm just going to do this, because again, it gets me more each. I assume this is probably a TP and a coin town from Nomads this turn. Like Temple Air 1 and SA Fire 2? Yeah, for sure. I think maybe Water 1 is gone. Okay, I'm actually surprised that there were this many copies, just because this, when I see this, it kind of just, I don't know, looks like a better track for that, but... Oh, I guess both these guys did the round 3 Sanctuary thing, which works quite well. Anyhow. So I'm just going to priest to here. Bit of a long round. One more TP and it's within the realm of possibility that I pass. At this point, it is also just possible. I think perfect world is I get a 2-for-1 leech, so I can priest to water and build 2 TPs. I need all 6 of these coins. So I think that's pretty good, especially because I'll be sort of short workers again, so having those spades just to like cheaply dig some dwellings down is pretty nice. So that's like one way this could go, is I get a 2-for-1, I priest to water for the spade, and I build 2 more TPs. It's a little awkward because I want one of my TPs over here. I'll have to think about that. But anyhow, that's one possible path. The other path is I still try to go the double TP route, but I priest to Earth instead and only get one spade because I need the other coin. AJ's tile, Nomad's tile is fine. Yeah, we want one of those. A spade is okay. The only other thing I would want is my own tile again, right? Like, this late in the game, having like a priest or worker power is obviously not good. I don't have a big building, so this is kind of gross. So how close are people to passing here? Okay, this is a little annoying for AJ. I mean, he'll survive. He's probably only 2-towning at this point. He's got some juice though. If Nomads make it over here, maybe he does up here, but this is now expensive for him. AJ's in for a long time. AJ wants to build more TPs. He's building at least 2 more. Yeah, he's building one here and here. I've got 2 minutes. Okay. Nomads did the coin town. Good man. What else do Nomads want to do this turn? Doesn't have water 1, so maybe he's just building another TP. I mean, yeah, it definitely is that. So I think what it is it's actually a hard dig, a dwelling, and a TP over here. And then it's a priest to water for my other 2 spades here and here. And I think I'm okay with the free power. Oh no, it's not going to be... what am I doing? Then I don't have enough... I'm going to have to undo this. Ugh, this is so silly. Oh no, I don't think I can undo anymore. Whoops. That was a mistake. I thought I had more workers. That was really bad. I was counting my workers without the hard dig, and I was like, oh, I'll just build a dwelling and put the trading post over here, but, you know, hard digging costs workers and stuff, so... That was stupid. I still can build a TP, but it's going to cost me a spade and 2 coins downstream. So... That's really awkward. Yeah, that's really awkward. Sorry, folks. It's kind of hard for me to, like, try to show a cohesive game plan when I just do weird stuff like that and not count things. Probably not. No, I think what this actually looks like now is, and this isn't how this game was supposed to have played out, and I'm really sorry that it did. I think what this might look like is, if people are staying in the round long enough, is it's a priest to water, and then it's a pass onto the spade with a 7 coin action and a temple for water 1. And the water 1 doesn't even come with a call bump because I won't have a town at that point. Freaking awkward. I mean, I'm just taking this leech. This is super awkward. Oh, AJ's passing. Yeah, it is sad times. It's sad times. So I think Oh no, I thought AJ was passing. I saw this stuff. That was scoring in favorite tile. Never mind. He's still in the round. Yeah. Yeah, it's super sad. I mean, I'm always behind AJ, but I don't know if I'll get his pass tile. I think it's just the priest of water. It's got to be at this point. Does that happen to you when you're streaming deranged, or is it just like it's like the part of my brain that's trying to talk is like just like shuts down a part of your brain that does basic logical math. Like I just see 5 workers and I'm like, that's lots for a trading post and a dwell. Like, and then I just do weird things. It's not every game, but I'd say like half of games I stream still after streaming so many hours. There's just like something that's just like what are you doing? Like, you know, just try to put these games together that are kind of like careful and cohesive and like that there's an argument behind the decision making, even if it's not the best line, that there's actually like a cohesive set of arguments laid out for the sequence. And then it's just like, blah, here, take this thing. You have the issue when you don't stream, yeah. Like it's not a misclick. It's like a misfire in your brain or something. And it's funny. All right. So I'm not really getting anything else. I think I just down convert 1 power so I can accept. Is anyone even giving me a 2-for-1? There's nothing really I can do to stay in. So I think I just pass for a spade and 7 coins. And just allow those 3 spades to theoretically carve out this town and pay for all the stuff I want to do. Problem is I'm also going to need a bridge, but we'll deal with one. Yeah, I know. It's just like then I'm just losing out on all the coins I need again. Like I need economy right now, and I think this is just like 6 coins and a spade. It is really, it's pretty gross, but. Let's count bridges. Looks like no one needs them. That's helpful. Even AJ's stretch town over here doesn't need one. Nomads don't want a bridge. Well, they might try to do some weird, like, 2-ship hard dig, sandstorm back, and bridge stuff. If Nomads try to recover this town, that means we'll both be wanting a bridge going into round 6. Because the problem is I can't afford to take the bridge this round. So maybe there was an argument for not down converting, so I can take the coins and try to leech enough to actually burn and take my bridge. Because I'm never taking double dig again in this game. Yeah. So I mean, if I can found 3 towns, I'll also have a ton of coins going into round 6, which is nice. But anyhow, if I can manage to like get my coins action, get a bridge, it's just here and here. What? Ranier's pencil had already passed? Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm so sorry. I don't even know why people watch the stream sometimes. I swear to God. I mean, it was probably still fine because a spade and 3 coins is probably just better than me spending 3 coins on a priest that I'm going to overproduce later and stuff, but holy cow. Alright, so okay, well at least, so this is kind of good. Because there's now a need for a bridge. Yeah. There also can be some pressure during streams, or like self-imposed pressure to like to just like talk more. Um, and the more I watch Zora's streams, I'm like, nah, it's okay to just kind of sit and think and not like feel the need to fill up space and just pay attention to the game. But it's a hard lesson. All right, what's AJ up to? He's templing up for Fire 2, Air 1, something. I think what I do here now, though, is I temple for Water 1, and we just ignore how awkward this looks. That I don't get a step out of it. So, do you mean you're more less decisive? Right. So you can't make decisions. Like you second guess yourself. I do. If that's what you're speaking to, I do that all the time when I'm streaming. If I'm playing a game, I'll just like play confident and be like, "Yeah, this is what I'm supposed to do," and I'll like. But then when I'm streaming, I'm always like, someone on this stream knows better than I do, and I don't really know what I'm talking about. So I'm always like second guessing that it's the right move. So I'm just templing for Water 1 here. I'm not getting the step, and I'm fine with that. Yeah, I think that's the play. I think I just build another temple. Yes, I'm sure. Don't rub it in my face. So, let's say it together. I'm taking all this. These are expensive coins. Do I want this? Probably. Um, I think this is still a better sequence though, because the economy was better. I got the coins that I wanted for an extra round over the extra priest, and I was able to hit the track for 6 points that I wouldn't have otherwise. So that the points are a wash and the economy is better. Oh, I see what you mean about the cult step stuff. Yeah, that would have been pretty tidy. Yeah, yeah, just to do the Water 1 temple for the... Yeah, the track didn't really say to do that, but I totally hear you. Can also town up this round. I don't actually need to build a stronghold, do I? Yeah, I do. I need... Oh, no. Wait a second. Trading post, trading post, trading post, trading post. Oh, I wasn't planning on building... Oh, I guess I had forgot about the temple. I don't actually need the stronghold for town configurations if I'm going Fire 2. It's Sanctuary for Fire 2. I've got 1 TP here, 1 TP here, 1 TP here, 1 TP here. I'm also just trying to figure out what to do with this spade. I only have 2 ship. So, I mean, I can just, like, actually just, like, town up this turn. If that's helpful to me, basically, is what it allows me to do. For, like, a cult town, which comes with 5 power and, like, a point here, probably, and this bump seems okay. I think a cult town's pretty good. I think, like, if I had towned up earlier, taking, like, a coin town might have been nice economically, but I'm actually just going to get a huge boost of coins next round, so I don't know. So now he's building this temple. Oh, okay. Fire 2ing. That's interesting. Error 1. I think just building a trading post and a dwelling is probably fine. If I wanted to town up, I would need to go dwelling, dwelling. Maybe I do that, actually. Maybe I do a dwelling, dwelling, and then like a trading post here once I've taken a cult town. Maybe that's the play, actually. I guess there's an argument to cult spade this first. Nomads could get, you know, weird. It's probably fine. Okay. Everyone's just sort of locking up their own cults, and this has been a bit of a fight. I think with a cult town and a priest to earth, that kind of helps my chances of winning this as well, which looks okay. And then I probably just have network on I don't know, who do I win network against? I assume I lose to nomads. I think I just want this. So I could just take my cult town now. It's 5 power. So that would fill me up. So this allows me a 2-for-1. I think this is okay. I think that's what I do. I think I just town up and take a cult town. And then how many shipping do I need? I need just 1 more shipping. Oh, well. I'm just... Okay, so that's just a quick pass, eh? Onto the ship PP? Yeah, wow. Damn. Okay. I'm just going to pass now then. And I don't... Not overproducing priests. I'm not overflowing power. Trading post would be really nice for my economy, but I can't risk it. So I'm just... I think I just want the 4 points and the 2 workers, and to prevent nomads from taking 8 points. I think this is okay. I mean, this is 6 coins, plus I would have built a trading post for another 2.5 coins, so this is like giving up 8 coins for 2 workers and 4 points. It's, you know, kinda okay. Maybe, I guess at this point the play is like, I don't have auto leech on, right? No. Yeah. Now it's just a stronghold and a sanctuary next turn. So it's a sanctuary for fire 2. I think it's still fire 2, right? Sanctuary for fire 2, a TP, a stronghold, and a dwelling. Like a stronghold is 9 points plus the shipping. So it's 12 to 13, depending on how you look at it. Oh, this also comes with a coins action. So that's a nice fluke, but like again, I should have known that. And if you're watching this stream, know that that's important to know. I just ran this really nerdy calculation about the relative value between this and this, and failed to see that this pass involved a 7 coin action, and that's like not correct. So, yeah. Yeah. So, passing for a 4-point pass tile as an 8-point block that comes with 2 workers, which are just more valuable than coins, and also getting third seat coins, like that's very strong. Let's disregard what? The affording both big buildings? Or the excitement over 3 extra bonus coins? Oh, the scores. Yeah. So I think I'm just taking fire 2 while I can. I don't want anything weird to happen. It's fire 2, TP dwelling. Priest to Earth would have been nice, but I suppose I should calculate this a little bit better. What am I trying to do by the end of the game? Trying to build 2 trading posts and a stronghold and a dwelling. These are just expensive coins right now. So if I need them, then they're worth it. I'd also love to build this dwelling, and I think I can. Probably. AJ might take it, but anyhow. I need 2 trading posts, and I need a stronghold, and I need a dwelling. And I should budget for another dwelling in there as well. Which is like 26 resources. I don't really need it. Yeah. That was a bit of a panic buy of that Sanctuary for Fire 2. I mean, who else was taking that? The Priest to Earth was just quite a bit more valuable. I think I'll just respond to the Priest to Fire, I think. There's only 1 more town coming in from Nomads, so... And I've got 2, and I'm happy with any of these. So I think I just do this. AJ needs his other priest for shipping anyhow, but I should just take it while I can. Yeah, it's pretty sad priest. Just gonna double check this. TP dwelling, stronghold, TP dwelling. That gets me to ship 3. Advancing to 4 ship is fine, but not if I have to leech 3 for 2 to do it. Yeah. Maybe AJ's just winning this game. I mean, I have 2 more big buildings to build, and 2 towns coming in that are both high VP and okay cults and some network points. Terra's out of... Oh, that's nice. These guys are just fighting over air. Okay, so I'm just going to do this. I think I just do this now. And I guess I could just town up. I don't know. The priest town isn't helpful. So I think maybe I just TP here. Just means I'm 3 moves away from taking this. I can't imagine... No, Nomad's going to take... I'm just going to take the 11-pointer. It's fine. Yeah, I think AJ's just winning, because he has network points. I'm planning in theory on getting down to 4 structures, right? I'm building 2 more dwellings. So nomads... So I actually tie nomads on network. So, I mean, if I tie nomads on network, I have 16 call points. It's 31 endgame. I don't know. It's not great, but... Yeah, he might take the blue. Which he would do to swing in our direction, to swing network towards nomads. So if he thinks I'm a threat over nomads, which I probably am, then he would dig there as opposed to somewhere else. Yeah. So stronghold. Stronghold, dwelling. I think what I do is I build my stronghold right now. I don't actually need any resources to finish all this stuff. And this gets me to 3 ship. So if AJ lets me, I actually build on I4 next. Yeah, I can now, because I just built the stronghold. No, I have 2 dwellings left. Yeah. I think AJ was probably just waiting for me to make a move. I don't know. Yeah, I basically need 6 resources, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I get a half a leech, then I have a... I don't need to priest a coin, and so that I can, you know, I can call bump against nomads or something. AJ's doing some mad math to try to see if he wants this leech. Build 2 TPs. So 2 TPs is the other 5-point TPs, and then he gets an extra point. So that's 11 points just to build 2 TPs. Versus he doesn't have Earth 1, so the difference of the 2 points for building the dwelling matters. He loses 6 points without building this last TP, gets nothing from the dwelling itself just for network. Yeah. So I think I just take this while I can. So it's a priest to coin, and then I'm taking a priest down. So this is a 9-point single coin. Good flag on AJ probably just building a TP. It's one benefit to having really good players at the table is like once I looked at that, like I think that is the correct move from him just from a straight up point conversion perspective regardless of who he's stacked against. But yeah, I can do the double priest thing. Yeah, I mean, it's the only thing I have to do with these priests. So. They're just coins or single call bumps. Is there anything more clever than that? Guess not. Just always feels gross using 3 priests as 3 bumps. Assume one of these, is he just advancing shipping once? Nomads, maybe he's building a TP. No, he's not building a TP. He's advancing shipping, and then he beats me here on air, this final bump. So I'm 126 plus network. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those like, you know, the silly fire 2 panic earlier and then having to like recover it with 3 priests. I don't think so. I mean, I haven't calced this. My assumption was that I squeak past Terra and AJ takes it, but I don't know. We have 20 cult points. Oh, and nomads. 12 network points and 11 left in the game and 8 pass. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay. No, 2 off the dwelling with Earth 1. I always forget to count those points. Oh, and I guess I do have I have network points on AJ, so that's helpful. I just assume I'm beating nomads, but I don't really know. I can't count. Yeah, I guess. I came up with 127 plus network, and now you're saying, oh yeah, well I guess that is kind of what that is. Yeah, fair enough. 140, and AJ is 8, 4, 2, 2. So he's 16 points on cults, right? And then he also has network points. Oh no, he doesn't have many network points. So yeah, it is close. I'd like to beat Terra Steel. I don't know why I'm more concerned about beating him than winning the game against AJ. I think it's because I mean, these are both really strong players. Thanks, it kind of recovered. I mean, I kind of felt in a good spot, to be honest. I know people were kind of complaining about the Earth one and stuff, but I don't know. I felt like I had a game plan that I was able to execute. The B3 debacle was kind of weird. But, yeah. Look at that timer penalty. Oh, do we have to look at the time? Okay, well, this is very slow relative to the other players, but it's not terrible for me. How does that shake up? I mean, because are you saying I can still pull the same shenanigans on fire? Well, no. What do I do with the other priests? I mean, you're right. Like, this is a lot of inefficiency here. So, a priest to fire and AJ sends his to fire. So it's 2 points difference. I don't know. But then what else do I do with those priests other than just doing the same shenanigans on fire? Yeah. Yeah, this dwelling play as opposed to the TP into Air 1, might not have been as bad as I thought because I ended up taking Water 1. Like, it was available for me to, like, the fact that I could take Water 1, like, that was definitely the logical backup to not building your TPs out in the TP round, was just like just building a temple for Water 1 instead and just building out more TPs, scoring the points that way. But was Water 1 only 6 points here? I thought for some reason it was more, but maybe you're right. Okay, so I already had this built and this built in the TP round. Right, so it was 6 points. So what I wanted to do was another trading post for 2 points and then go Air 1 for 3 and 3. Right? Which would have been like a wash. But it just economically would have been better, basically. Oh, I get not 6 more track points. I think I just build unless you're saying I actually go the 4 TP route, because I built 2 TPs and was considering 3, stretch goal 4. So if we're calculating it on the fact that I build two more TPs out, then I think it's 4 points max, and then a wash on the favors, and a bump on air, right? Like, Nomads probably still tie me on it with their bump, but it's still a point either way. So it was 3 to 5 points better. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I think Certainly would have made a difference. But yeah, maybe just building, it would have changed my economy a little bit, but I think it was fine. I would think it would have been fine. Um, yeah, it would have been probably 3 to 5 points better. And then the Priest to Earth probably was a bit better. I mean, it just has to be. Like just sending this priest off to Earth and getting getting fire 2 back to me. I think I would have figured something to do with those priests that was a little bit better. So maybe that's getting closer to AJ. But anyhow, he played a very good game. Let's take a look at where the points came. AJ started at 20. Not a ton of leech for really. I mean, it's okay. This is okay leech, but it's not a huge amount. We scored the same amount of points. I leeched a little bit more and started with less, which is understandable. I had nomads in the game. I didn't get early leech from nomads as much as I wanted. So that's another thing, in addition to the 2 obvious errors that we pointed out. Basically got pretty decent towns here. The cult stuff worked out nicely. Actually, I gotta say, because at the same time, like, wasn't entirely paying attention to this sequence, but it really seemed like Terra and AJ were kind of killing each other on this air track. I forget how all that happened, but there was like a priest that Terra threw into air as opposed to coming at me on Earth or something. He like took the last priest spot to air to tie, or maybe it was the other way around, like AJ did it, and then there was that temple for air 3. So all that kind of like fighting with your resources, and it's like those guys are just sort of neutralizing their points a little bit. So this was actually quite handy. These 2, like, I mean, other than this last priest to Earth blunder, these were kind of comfortable wins for a while. No one was really going after me. So that was sort of nice. It doesn't always happen. I was playing a Dwarves game the other day. I just could not get a cult win. I really sucked on bonus cards. I got 8 at the end, so that was 9 for the rest of the game, which I think was 3 from ship VP in round 1 and 6 from it in round 3. And I never got on the TP pass style or back on ship VP. I didn't get into ship VP in the last round to like take a ship town or anything like that. So, you know, certainly missing some points here. Did okay on the track, but man, 37 points. 37 points on the track is pretty nice. I guess AJ built a lot of dwellings in rounds 1 and 2. Round 3 was the big building, so he got that. He probably built more trade, probably built another trading post than I did. And did he go 2 temple or something? Yeah, it's a pretty nice game. Colts are pretty washed. Tiles went badly for me. Yeah. When I'm playing by myself, I really pay a lot of attention to other people's turns and have a good sense of how the pass styles are going to break, but it's just, I haven't ever been able to wrap my head around it when I'm streaming. I kind of just play like I'm playing a 1-player game against 3 AI. Like I just have a hard time counting who's doing what and who's passing when, so I always find my pass points suck pretty bad when I'm streaming. It was a nice game, AJ. I'm not sure if you saw the debacle. You might not have been paying attention, but in the TP round, I think the plan from the early game that I wanted to proceed and then see how people thought about it in chat was taking Earth 1 off the get-go, skipping the big building round, obviously in the middle, building about 4 TPs in round 4, and doing Air 1 into Fire 2 kind of stuff. And then this ugly B3 hard dig where I just was a stupid. Slave to the track. Yeah, most people are the slave to some. I mean, Terra Mystica is a point salad game, but people seem to be a slave to something, whether it's favor tiles, passing tiles, track, something. Yeah. Yeah, you did pretty well, but you did pretty well in favor scoring too, I think. Because you had Air 1 too. I guess you had Air 1 round 5. Yeah, so you did pretty good on favor tiles as well. Yeah, we were concerned about I4 there, and then Deranged pointed out Yeah, probably I was just going to be able to get away with this like really late take of I4 because you're on the TP bonus. Yeah. Yeah, it's still, even though you and I were competitors, the TP might have just been better for you because it was your last air one. It was the fourth point on air one, so that was like a 6 point TP. So yeah. Anyhow, yeah, great game, AJ. You've been playing really awesome these days. It's been awesome to play with you. Also, I've noticed, AJ, I was reviewing your game history earlier. Not because I spy on you personally. I review so many people's games. And I noticed I have a terrible track record against you. Like, you, I don't really win against you that often. Who's inviting me to a game? Oh, I'm being invited to a Blitz game. Okay, just a second. Um, Look at this. Anyhow, it's hilarious. You just like you crush me most of the time. It's amazing. And, I just noticed that. It's funny how I have like really bad win rates against very specific players. Yeah, I can do a blitz. Is that what's going on here? Cool. All right, I'm just gonna keep the stream going and probably do this, but just hold on for 1 second, folks. I'll be right back. I am so sorry, folks. Yeah, my mic was muted. That's really awkward. So to recap, this is Lake's Landscape. I just want to play engineers here. I don't care. This is Lake's Landscape, which is the last arena season settings, if folks aren't familiar, and it's a very swingy map, so like early spades just matter a lot. Yeah, I kind of just want... no, I want to take off mermaids, right? No, I want to take off fakirs. Oh, my time's terrible here. Yeah, it's a very swingy map. Early spades really matter and really change the texture of the game, like who gets a couple key hexes, because you can get blocked off from certain sides of the map really easily. All of these hexes are really key. Fakirs are pretty good on this map. Things can go well for them. Also, landscape fakirs are just a lot of fun. I don't really know what my opening is going to be. Brown is considered just like very good on this map. Do I just go here? Sure. Brown's considered very good on this map. They're just generally quite strong. So I'll just do this. I'm going to upgrade here. I doubt I'll get this hex, but I will single spade that as quickly as possible. I'm expecting AJ probably just single spades this right now. Yeah. It's just really important. Mermaids are going to take this, so this allows them to town in here. I need to turn stuff up. So probably what I do here is just take workers and go double temple. Am I supposed to send my priest somewhere? Maybe? So right, I don't actually have any leech yet. So I think what I do... is anyone going to take the workers from me? Someone might. Oh, I can take the workers now. Yeah, let's do that. No one's taking workers yet, but I should take them. I'm not playing fast enough for blitz. What are people doing? I'm gonna go temple. I think I'm just gonna go Earth 1 here. And then probably... I don't know. I think I might send the priest first priest to Earth. I think that's okay. I'd get 2 next turn. I think I really want a single spade though. Which I'm probably not getting by sending that priest off. So, or by taking the coins action. But I'm actually have a long round because I'm going to go 2 temple. So it's actually a little tricky for me because I might get really crushed on spades. So what I need to do is basically at least get single spade next turn. I'll have 2 priests. 3 actually. I probably should have sent this priest off to Earth because I'm not going to use it. Single spade here allows me to get 2 dwellings out there and then I'm okay. Probably what I would do is single spade for a landscape. Oh, I don't actually have... wouldn't have enough workers. Yeah, this could be yikes, because I might not get a spade at all. I think what this is this is Earth 2. I think. Comes with a boost of coins, it gives me an extra worker. I guess there's no way I get a spade now, though. If I can jump onto worker power, I think that's what I do. And then I just hope to... Yeah, someone will give me a spade if I can pass. I don't know. I think I just pass here for worker power. This is brutal. Depends about Ryan. Okay, so that's double dig. So as gross as this is, I think I just have to take single spade here. If I can get... No, engineers are taking single spade. This is bad. I might take coins. No. Fakirs are not a faction that I can really think super fast through, unfortunately. I think what I need to do here, and I don't have time to think about it, is Priest to Earth. I would do that anyhow because I want this Cult Spade. And then I basically just need to like pass for double dig and this and try to get out if I can. I would jump here. Oh, it's super messy. He's going to take that. So then I'm just taking 6 coins. So I don't need another priest. Yeah. Okay, this is gross. Alright, I'm passing here. This is awful. And I'm taking 6 coins. Oh, I don't have enough for double dig. Oh my god. This is brutal. I guess this Earth 2 didn't really make a ton of sense. I mean, what I probably do then next turn is I just send it, if no one gives me any leech, then I just send a priest to I could send a priest to Earth for the power. Yeah, because I don't have enough for double dig, so so I guess I'm just doing this. I'm taking double dig, and I'm going to get a landscape down. And do halflings have shipping? No. I'm going to place this special landscape there. Right, and then I build a dwelling, and then I fly. Just build this. This is eventually going to be a town, probably. AJ seems to be having a decent game. Terra Steel's just doing wild stuff over here. He has upgraded digs and shipping. That's brutal. He passes. I think I'm just passing here for the dwelling scoring. Not really anything else. Point, like, there's no other real point being in the round. I get a Cult Spade, it probably goes here. Yeah, that's true. There's only one more ship down in the game. It's kind of a weird aspect with Fakirs, honestly, that, like, you know, if someone just takes the ship towns, then they just have no way to connect, usually. As opposed to them being, like, incentivized to get it early because their shipping costs a lot or something, like, I mean, yeah, this is weird. I mean, I can double dig to connect, but I think I just do this, right? I'll get a neighbor down here. It's going to be a funky looking town, but I think I would just rather come down here, get the leech of a neighbor. It's probably helpful. You really do want range. I want here, here, and here. Engineers probably aren't going to take this, so it's probably fine. What's going on right now? I have no idea. I guess I could have flown and hard dug this. I don't know. I don't know how good that actually is. I guess if I hard dig, build a dwelling and a trading post, that's 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 1 worker left for, right? If I can get bleach. I think that's what I want to do. I can try to squeak out a town this turn. So I would just do this, right? And then I can build a TP. I can afford a bridge now. Someone might block it. I'd rather get a pile of leech from someone, but I don't know where that's... Oh, I'll get some leech from here. But it's not enough not to burn down below 6. I'll need this 2 for 1 and another 2 for 1. Before someone takes this bridge. And then I would TP and then do my first flight to an ranged area. Let's just... That was bad sequencing, because this only makes sense track-wise if I can get this priest, like another dwelling, and flight out this turn. So that was silly. But I guess I had nothing else to do other than take the bridge. So I just take the bridge next. Yeah, I'm just taking the bridge. Alright, there's still a range down. Alright, let's go. This is okay. And then I'll fly to here if I can. Although, Terra will just take this. Okay. Oh, I can't fly there, of course. Alright, I mean, this is okay for me. What do I want to do next round? Coins are fine. Got some workers. I can pass on to... I guess I just want to build some trading posts. If I can pass ahead of Terra, then I can fly to here, TP, fly, TP, TP, something like that. I just want the priest and 3 coins. Is that just better than a cult step? Don't really know. I mean, I'm not going to have that many more flights to do on this map. So, sure, let's just do it. Oh, he took that this turn. Okay, so I need to get this. If I can dig this hex, I can also fly here. So next spade I get goes here. Terra might immediately respond with a hate dig on this hex, but this is really crucial because from here I can reach these 2. And if you lose this hex, there's no real easy way to get to it unless you do some digging and stuff along the way. Oh, that gives me a coins action or a spade. Yeah, I need to turn this off now. Especially being down to 4 power tokens. Probably it's just a coins action, although I don't really need coins. Actually, it might just be a single spade here. I think it's just a single spade here. Because I think Terra Steel's only at 1 shipping. Yeah, and he's not on temp ship. So my next action will be to take this. Or before he upgrades shipping, I have tempo on this. Okay, he TP'd up. So now I'm going to jump over here, and then I still have a safety dwelling to land over here. Which gives me 4 workers left to go 2 TPs, which is 2, 3, 4, 5, which means I'll have 5 power income. So I don't want that much more. So I think I just fly over here now. Okay, this is a little better. Having Fakir's landscape is just like having Fire 1, basically. It's like better almost. Like you get 2 coins every time you fly, which is like... I mean, I've done 5 flights. That's 10 coins. So it's a little less, but I'll, you know, yeah, I'll get 9 more or 6 more coins out of my landscape probably this game. So it doesn't really matter where these go. I guess I'm just giving... I guess I would rather give Terra Steel 2-for-1s than anyone else. Not building another temple because I already have 2, and it's like there's no water 1, so I'll just build out my trading posts. Keep an eye on Terra Steel's shipping. I guess I'm always just building 2 TPs this round. Oh, this is interesting. From AJ. Okay, he built there because he's... Yeah, that makes sense. He's going to get a leech for me when I come over there. Now here or here, give engineers free leech or a bunch of people some leech they have to pay for. It's not super clear. It's actually an argument that if I get more leech, that I take a worker's action and build out another TP this round. And might also build, if I get on a pass tile, like a sanctuary for Air 1. It's pretty good next round. So I think I just do this. If I get the leech, if I get a 3-for-2, I will absolutely take the workers and build out another TP. I think that's pretty strong. Taking a worker's action this light's a little counterintuitive, but I think it's actually pretty okay. Okay, so I just need to pass here because I have nothing else to do. Can I stall with a priest? I only need a couple priests left. Ugh, I don't really know what to do here. 1, 2. This is kind of rough. I don't really know. This actually allows me to do another flight, right? If I build a TP next round followed by 3 dwellings, I need 3 more hexes, 1, 2, and I just single spade a 3rd hex. I don't build a big building and I just play for network. It's 5 workers and a spade, and I just have way too many coins. Sanctuary for Air 1 is just straight up 9 points, but I think getting out the dwellings, like it would cost me both a flight and some Earth 1 points. It's a little rough. Nope. Not going to be doing great on network. Like the network play, which is like just ignore the track, ignore Air 1 and all that stuff, still has me down with like only 3 structures. Like engineers are just going to build down to 16 structures probably next round. Like he'll build his landscape in one of his big buildings probably. If he can get a spade, he landscapes, and then sanctuaries. Oh yeah, AJ's got a bunch of points coming up. This is a sanctuary. This is a bridge. This is a stronghold down here. He gets bridge points, 3 towns coming in. And he gets the dwelling tile. I don't really know what my power is supposed to be going for. Think. I think it's got to be a single spade somewhere. I just don't know where. I think I just single spade a dwelling down. I think that's what it is. I think I just do this. Yep. So I have a lot of points right now, but I'm kind of done. Like, I have a couple more flights left. And I'll have 3 workers to do a hard dig somewhere, but I don't actually have another priest to do like a hard dig flight. So I just have 3 workers that, gosh, do I just temple again for air 1 or something? Gosh, I don't know. It's pretty haggard. I have so many coins. If I had 1 more worker, I could just sanctuary for 9 points. Maybe I'll get the power somehow. I basically need 5 leech. So, because I only need just 1 more worker. AJ will give me 2 over here. I think I just fly down here. This will be a free power. I'll TP up. I'll either get a free power now or 2 power from engineers. But yeah, what I really need is enough power for a worker. And that'll make a good bit of difference here. I think I'm just getting crushed here by engineers. Deranged has cult points. He has another town coming in. Halflings built a stronghold. Cool. So I just do this because I actually want the leech. It's one of those things, I'll probably take the leech and I don't know if I'll get enough. Because if I take this 2 for 1, I need 3 more. And am I getting that? I guess I get 1 from here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and then that's enough. Oh, am I getting enough for the sanctuary? Cool. Ha! Yay! That was just straight up 3 leech. Who was that from? I think I just fly now. And then I sanctuary for air 1. Oh, maybe I should have sanctuaried first. I mean, I guess I could sanctuary for earth 3. I guess is deranged ever... I guess deranged is just winning this. I guess the sanctuary for earth 3 is 4 to the table and 8 to everyone else. Or an 8 to AJ, or to deranged. So I guess that's actually... I don't know why I'm taking the workers. Might as well. Earth 3 always seems ugly. I guess this is... Air 1 is 5 to the table, and 6 to deranged, including this air bump. Assuming he's not doing anything else. Well, he might priest buy a priest or something. I don't know what he's doing. He would never take a priest and use it as a bump. He would upgrade shipping, I think. I think air 1 might just be the play. I'm sure everyone can have a bunch of leech. And then that's it. I pass for 4. I'm 111. How am I doing on network? Actually not that great. I'll tie with Terra Steel, Will I beat deranged? He has 2 dwellings and the resources. No, he just builds this stuff. He has Earth 1. So it's just, it's a 3-way tie for second. So that's, I think, if I'm counting this right. I don't know how that's, I guess it's just 6 points each. I have 4 on occult, 1 on air in theory. I pass for 4. Whoop, need to pass. I'm 111 now. And then I have 3 resource points. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Strange just builds another dwelling for 2. He also ties for network. He has 3 cults. He has a point on air. He passes for nothing. He's 129. So I guess he and I maybe tie. Oh no, he passes for 4. So he's 133. And Terra Steel's like 134 plus a couple digs. AJ has founded his towns. And he has a network and a pass tile. And he's going to score a ton off the pass tile. Yeah, so he's getting a 2-point dwelling. He's at 108. He's going to pass for 4 and 8. 18 network. And he has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cult points with some priests that are probably worth a point each on the cult, maybe more. Like, yeah. I think AJ's just crushing this. Oh, and he has bridge points, so he's like... Is AJ actually 160 here? That seems really high. Yeah, AJ just crushes this. I think I come in dead last here. Deranged is just going to kill me on cult points. Not... It was a total failure. What? Oh, I think they're joking about... AJ's complaining that he didn't have 18 network, which I guess I don't know that it wouldn't have been correct points wise, but would have been fun style points. I think if he had an extra worker, he could have hard dug down his landscape. Yeah, it was a very spade type game. Yeah, I got 1 called spade. There's no pass bonus spade. Yeah, and then Rander just took the spades from the table. Whether that was the correct move from him or not, it was just certainly painful for everyone else. Yeah, AJ just played a really fast... Like, this is a solid engineer's game, and this is, like, really hard to put together this quickly. This wasn't as blitzy as most games, but its lakes is just, like, hard to wrap your head around. But this is like pretty clean, like get your stronghold out in round 6. Both big buildings you got in round 6 with 2 bridges, 3 towns. Like, this is really good. He took this single spade first action, which was really good for him. I've still got Earth 1, Earth 2, like all the normal stuff. Yeah, he's saying his time is kind of high, but yeah, it's 52 actions. Yeah. Yeah, the game he put together is actually like a pretty kind of complicated game. So, just to try to rip that stuff on autopilot, it's pretty hard. So, very well played. See? Can't beat AJ. He's too strong. Nerdcube had some interesting games on Lakes last season where people kept spade blocking him, and he just sort of took coins and did some really interesting stuff where he just basically built dwellings on 3 ship. Because starting from here and here, if you have 3 ship, and that's a big if, but 2 spades, I guess, well, you can ship to these. A spade gets you here and here and here. Like, that's a pretty powerful stretch. It can be hard to get with digging factions, but like, this is a dig, this is a green hex, and then shipping to those from here is really strong. And then you either dig this or this, and you can get these grays. So AJ was sort of saying everyone was taking the digs early, so he sort of just took coins, had early 3 ship, and that's how he like got his worker production out, which was like, yeah, just getting these, all of this stretch of stuff and these things here. So that's a good point. Yeah, this was fun. I don't know if these guys are into doing another one. I probably would do one more. And yeah, if these guys want to do another blitz, I probably would do one more on stream, and then I'd probably call it then. Yeah, get really silly. They want to go clockwise turn order. 507 on a bullet. Was that my time? Whose time was 507? Yeah. Probably should have slowed down a bit. It was definitely a rough game. I think I got double dig in round 3 or something. I think that's what happened. Yeah, I think round 1 I double templed. I probably should have gone air 2 or something. Or not gone double temple and saved my power. Not sure. Deranged is out. Fair enough. Danny maybe. Yeah, and does anyone on stream want to jump into a quick blitz? Who do we got here? Chickens. Starry's here. Patrick. And you guys want to jump into a blitz? We're looking for one more. Oh, here's the table. Oh yeah, okay. They invited Danny. Is Danny actually around is the question. Sec. Just a sec. A friend of mine just messaged me on Discord. Sorry folks, I realize this is annoying on stream, just trying to coordinate a game. Not sure what's going on. I don't know who this player is. They may have declined to start the game. Yeah. Yep. All right. Two v two idea. I realize this isn't always the funnest stream. Fire and ice landscapes. All right. Works for me. So we're doing fire and ice endgame scoring. So I'm just gonna turn this on a bit. It's getting kind of warm in here. For those who aren't familiar with this, these are the Fire and Ice expansion has extra scoring. Alright. The halflings are sandwiched, they're pretty bad. Darklings are good, engineers are good. I don't know, I'll just take Darklings and let them fight over engineers for a while. Darklings aren't actually really that great on this map. This can be pretty rough for them. I'm not going to get them for 30 because I think they'll just need to go down relative to halflings. Oh, awesome chicken. Sorry, I'm just seeing your message now in chat. Okay, so this is edge scoring that's on. So basically it only counts if you're based on your connected structures. So the largest group of your connected structures, or if all your structures are connected, then you just count all of them, that are on the edges, sort of add another network race. So Darklings can try to I don't know, start here and dig this stuff and make this a thing. And then they would count all of the edge stuff that they have at the end, and then it's 18, 12, 6. Halflings, Aegis is going for sandwich halflings, which is just kind of weird. I mean, I don't really know. I think as Darklings here, I start temp ship, which is weird. But I think that's the play. Yeah, I think Aegis is realizing he's sandwiched. Okay, I think this is a pretty good deal. I think I want to start here. I think I want to grab temp ship, actually, and start here and take this. I think that kind of makes sense, and then I think I just start here. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I think I just start here. This means I don't get a neighbor, right? Oh no, I do get a neighbor. So my temple's going here. Oh my gosh, this is brutal. Do I actually take temp ship? That's kind of what I want to do. No, I take worker power. That's way better. That's way better. I think I need the extra worker. I don't know that I'm getting a worker's action. Do I do this or not? I'm just going to do temp ship. It's wonky. Could also just go sort of D-rush. Not really. I guess nomads have to upgrade next to me, so I think I do want to do this. Oh, what I should have done is taken workers. That was stupid. Oh my gosh, this is brutal. Okay, so I take workers next action. If they're still there. I forgot the temp ship gives me the friggin' power for workers, obviously. Okay, this is actually greedy, but this works out, because now what I do is I just take this workers action, and then I can get a temple, and I can ship up here and get 2 dwellings out. It's actually an argument for a weird Water 2 game, just because I can get a priest into a dig round. I mean, it's not an entire reason to base that strategy off of it, but it's not terrible. And then just delay my sanctuary. I think I'm going to try it. Might even take another priest here, if I can. If I take water too. The priest of water doesn't get me anything at that point. But what I kind of do like is utilizing temp ship as much as possible while I have it. And if I can get, I kind of want to burn for another worker. It seems a little nuts. Oh, Rangers, he's not actually going to do it. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, I'm going to do this. Yeah, I actually kind of really wanted to try to burn to do another dwelling, to just go temple for dwelling. But Terra has sort of this awkward I just want another dig into a dig round. No, I kind of need the coins. Oh, this is awkward. This is probably just going to be a coins action as soon as possible. There's an argument for taking a priest. No, I'm just going to need, and digging this would be really nice, but I think I just need to take the coins. Now, if I can wind up on Chicken's pass tile, but that seems really unlikely. He would have to pass and everyone else stay in, or he'd have to be the third to pass and I'm the last or something. I don't know. Well, these guys are going to have shorter rounds. Anyhow, I'm digging this. I'm just building a dwelling. Oh, I need to turn on auto stuff. I'll take at least 1 for 2. Yeah, there we go. There's no reason to pass right now. I think using my cult step and water 2 step both offer extra coins seem reasonable. I'm sort of playing a little culty, I guess. Next round I might just stick a priest somewhere. I guess there's no real good spot, but what I really want is just to get this pass tile. AJ's passing now. Okay. If nomads are passing right now, this is good. Yeah, this is fine. This is excellent. So I'll just do this on Earth to get another coin. Yeah, this is really good, I think, for me. Don't know that I'm doing anything with my priest. Other than digging this to blue, possibly. I don't really need... I guess I could try to... It's awkward. Like, this could be a town, but... Still a copy of Earth 1 left. I think I just want Water 1 and maybe take Earth 1 next round if it's still available. So I think I am just sending this priest to Water just for the power. Yeah, that's fine. Now I can just take the coins here. I think I just do this. I think this is fine. I guess there was an argument for using a bump last turn on air so that I could use my bump this turn on it to get a worker, but so I am building a sanctuary. I'm just going to take Water 1. Because when I build a temple next turn, I need a trading post to do it. So, yep. So this seems like a very strong position. Pretty strong position. So, question is what to do with this sanctuary. I can bridge up here and make this a town. I think what I want to do, because I don't have a ton else to do, which feels really awkward with all of these resources. I can build a trading post, but is that good for my economy? I guess I do want a trading post because I'm building a temple next round and I would rather the coins. But otherwise, like, this priest to Water might have been incorrect. Like, I might have wanted to just advance ship here. Anyhow, point being is that passing on to this priest and taking this hex before engineers upgrade shipping and dig it could be good because I can bridge here. And then this is another town, assuming I can dig B4. And I think I do. Nomads has no use for it. Even if he had a stronghold, it would never be part of a town here. Because this would never be part of a town because the sanctuary is over here. Anyhow, I think I'm just using my Water 2-step on stuff. Like, I will use it on Earth for now just to chase people up it. I think if I pass on to this spade, or pass on to this priest, I can triple dig this next round, and then I'm building a temple. Maybe even for what's available. Maybe a copy of Earth 1, which is pretty good. Someone might take the priest, though. It's hard to say. Okay, so I think what did I say that I wanted to do? Oh, I wanted to build a trading post. I actually do want to do this. I think this is actually helpful. It also blocks him. Yeah, so now I just pass onto this. I have 3 priests. There's not really any threat on this currently, but I should still take it. I think what I do right now is I just take this for Earth 1. Yeah, I just build a temple for Earth 1 if I'm allowed. And then... oh. I guess I need to allow prompt for conversion when power's been gained. Might also send a priest to a cult this round. Oh no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just digging this hex. Oh, I could just, I might just spend my power on a priest. Or spend my power on a bridge. Not really expanding as much as I really feel like I should be. I think I just kind of want to do this. I don't know. Actually, no, I don't really want to. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I don't know. I'm going to do it. I think I'm building another temple this round. What if I built a trading post, got a coin town, and then built a temple? And that would give me enough priests, because if I want a 3 town in this little weird area, I need a lot of digs. So, like, I need, like, this and fire 2, or, like, anyhow, it's awkward. So, I think I'll just do this. I think I'm just going to get a copy of, is it Air 1? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that was supposed to be fire 2. I'm not actually sure. Oh, I think that was supposed to be fire 2. Because it allows me to town up right away next turn. Yeah. So I just need a lot of coins, because I need to expand. I might not even take this next turn. I think I just pass and I don't use my water 2-step, and I just want these coins really badly. Now this is the trading post round, but I built up quite a bit, so I have to be careful about not just wrecking my worker economy. I think what I'm doing is upgrading ship here. I think I'm not going to build this turn. I have an awkward number of priests. I think what I want to do is go, like, TP. It might make my towning hard. I think I TP here and I TP here, and I just get, like, dwellings out as well. And then Nomads build a stronghold next turn, and I'm just, like, kind of okay with that. If he I want to take this turn because it's just like a cheap hex I can dig on. I don't know. I don't actually have enough coins to do 2 TPs in a dwelling. And I think that's what I want to do, is 2 TPs in a dwelling. Yeah, so this isn't a very good TP round, but I paid for that with my last round temple round. That's what really made this not a great TP round. The Air 1 and the extra priest helps. Passing on to the big building bonus would be really nice. Terra might come here and just build a dwelling, which is a little annoying. If that's the case, then I dig... Actually, I'm okay with that. Then I dig these hexes. So... means I need 7 more digs this game. I need 7 more digs. It seems a little town. Yeah, this is awkward. This is really awkward. What am I doing? Can I actually... This is insane. watch me do insane things. So, I would need... Oh god, I may have totally screwed this up for multiple towns. I might just need to bridge this or something. So I would need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 priests. I have 5. That does not seem like enough. I just need to... Oh, I guess I just should use this water 2-step somewhere. I guess I can use it on Earth. Okay, this is pretty obnoxious. Alright, so now I'm just passing for, I think, am I just passing for these call coins? I think I am. Yeah, it is an issue with Darklings on this map, is there just aren't a lot of cheap expansion spots. Oh, I should turn off. Yeah. I don't think I've ever burned below 4 actually going into the 6th round. This is pretty obnoxious. But yeah, on this map there just aren't a lot of cheap digs. A good antidote to that is getting early priest production, and that set 2 temples and a sanctuary out in round 4 helps, but it still wasn't enough just to chew through all this stuff. Fire 2 might have made it a bit more viable. Okay. So I have to dig this first action. I mean, I probably don't have to, but I'm going to. I'm going to down convert immediately. And then 3 worker dig this. And then towning here is going to be real awkward / maybe impossible. It's not pretty stuff, guys. Yeah, I don't think this is actually possible anymore because of my stupid Air 1. And I guess I can just... Oh, I just built 2 TPs and one of them's expensive. And that's just 9 coins. Yeah. So I should actually take this hex next. If Terra allows me. That's 2 coins, 3, 4, 5, then I need 11 coins, that's all my resources. So that's my game. So next action's 8-1. TP, one of these is a TP. Take the most expensive town. Maybe a cult town. I don't actually think I want that anymore. Right? I need 6, 7, 8, 9, I need 11 coins to do my thing. Cult Town worth it? So I'm paying 3 points for a cult. It probably is worth it here. I do have a priest left actually, and then a bump. Yeah, I think I take a Cult Town. It comes with. I mean, this coin actually isn't helpful at all. It's probably a point. It helps this be a point. Sort of. If I send a Cult Town, a priest to fire, and a water 2 pump, maybe I get away with, and yeah, we have time to think about all that stuff. Oh, I should have converted down. Oh well. Oh, and I have a cult, yeah, this bump. Yeah, let's do a Cult Town. Now, is 11 network beating anyone? Nope, it's not. Cool. Cult Town will just give us 1 power. Fair enough. Cult Town's also helpful. Well, I'm just going to do both. Cult Town is also helpful because it just stops anyone from, like, yeah, nomads from, like, sending a priest to water if I was at spot 8, because then it would block that, and then I would have to use bumps up. Like, I don't know. Just cleanly takes this for me. I think my next move is actually just priest to fire. It might help me get a resource point for free because it will come with half a coin, and then the next person that builds next to me will give me a free leech. So that sort of comes with a point. I mean, I'm getting into minutiae here, but I think that's the next move. I will send a cult bump because I have my water 2-step and my cult coins bump, so I have 2 bumps. I want to get second on earth and second on fire is basically the goal. And I want someone to give me this resource point, which maybe? If I use one of my cult steps here, maybe it disincentivizes people from using their priests on fire. So it just shows that I'm willing to try to defend it. Oh, there's my point. Okay, so one of my bumps does go here. My other one's gonna go here. So I'll start with a down convert and to use this here. Well, this might not be worth the time, but it's sort of technically correct. Just in case I get more free half coins, I could in theory cycle up. It's never going to amount to another resource point, so I probably just shouldn't have bothered. In a real blitz tournament where the time actually matters, the way blitz tournaments works is you get, like, you win a game, or at least some of the ones that have been organized recently. This is just going to, I think, I don't really care. I'm going to go here. I don't know. Is that some of the ones that have been organized recently that I've seen have been like whoever wins the game gets 6 points. Oh, there's edge scoring. I haven't even talked about that. I have no idea how that's shaking down. That'd be like 6 points for winning a game, 3 for second, 1 for third place, and then 0 for coming in fourth, kind of like you do in Snellman. But then there's also an adjustment based on time. So the person who, like, regardless of the outcome, even if you come fourth, if you're best in time, I think you get 2 points, 1 for being second, 0 for third, and minus a point for being in fourth. So the time actually does matter. Super Sarni has been organizing some of those tournaments with EJ. So edge scoring, I totally forgot about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 3. I'm not beating anyone, right? On edge. Oh, maybe engineers. These chickens can time me by building a trading post and a dwelling. Nomads are crushing it on it. 1, 2. Oh, so I do get 6 points at the end on this, I think. So it's not very good. I'm getting 21 endgame points, but there's a lot of endgame points to be had in these games. So I think I did pretty poorly. I thought I had a really good game going for a while. Anyhow. Oh, maybe I'm doing better than I thought. Or no, they haven't counted the edge scoring yet. So now the edge scoring comes in. Well, maybe I am doing okay because I'm getting 6 points. Oh, so it's a 3-way. So is this a 3-way tie for 2nd/4th? Or did they already count my resource point? Damn it, I think they did. Oh, no, there we go. Thank God. Okay. The game wasn't as bad as I thought. Yeah. AJ did a really good job, I thought, here, because, like, he accidentally bid on halflings here. It was like, that was just blitz auctioning. Like, he was locked into halflings at 30 as the sandwiched faction, but I don't know. Darklings don't expand always that well on this map. Some people play down here more and start here, especially with engineers in the game, and maybe that like pisses them off a little bit more. But yeah, Darklings, I guess, yeah, they just don't tend to expand. I mean, this is kind of not an uncommon building pattern for Darklings. This is tall and kind of a smaller network, so you'd expect like a little bit more expansion. Like if you can get through this stuff on temp ship, it's a lot of really nice digs. But maybe that's just something I haven't considered, that Darklings aren't as ugly against Brown as you might think, just because they're often sort of tucked away. Because his footprint on the map was quite large, and I sort of just had this little piece up here. There's a lot of natural blacks that are just like really hard to reach. There's one here, 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 here. There's some that are in here that are hard to get as Darklings. Okay, what are they saying? People like C1. Well, you see Weber, no man's abandoned to the southeast. Oh yeah, that's true. But it worked for them. Yeah, it's just one of those weird games where, like, I mean, it's going so fast it's hard to really tell, but, like, based on the feeling of the game, like, I mean, I know we're all just sort of, like, tooling around and stuff, but I didn't really like what Terra Steel's game was at a certain point. Like, I don't know, he didn't really seem to have anything that great. But he was in the lead. Like, he ended up winning this. And then AJ's sandwiched, yet he ends up, like, I mean, he only lost network because friggin' an unsandwiched, like, no color neighbor engineers are in that just destroy network stuff. But, like, a 15 network, like, that's pretty juicy stuff. Landscape does help, of course, for everyone. Oh no, landscape wasn't in. That was 15 structure straight up. Yeah, that's impressive. Yeah. Anyhow, it's fun to play. I do recommend. just trying out this format sometimes. There are also tournaments. If you're interested, DM me or message me on Discord. Happy to connect you with the folks that run them. Super Zarni, as I mentioned, and EJ organize bullet stream tournaments, which are pretty fun. Yeah, they're really cool. So you should check those out. And yeah, just DM me if you want the details. I'm happy to put you in touch, get you their stream link, that kind of thing. Alright, I think I'm wrapping up the stream for now. Thanks everyone for hanging out for this long. My stream organization has not been super key these days, so I'm not really sure when I'm streaming next or what's happening with OpenTable, but I'll hopefully get back into a better pattern in sort of the coming weeks. So stay tuned in the Discord and stuff like that for updates, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now, everyone.